This is Xevious, and I hate it. I mean, I love this game, don't get me wrong, but man, do I hate this game. This is one of those games like Super Meat Boy or Binding of Isaac. Pretty much anything that Edward McMillan has ever made, where it's super unforgiving, but that just makes you want to try harder. I am potentially addicted to this game. I hate it, but I love it, and I'm never going to stop playing it. Okay, so it's time for a story. No, not that kind of story. A personal story. When I was younger, I was in New Orleans for a photo shoot. Don't ask me why. You'll just get more questions that I won't be able to answer right now. But anyway, I was in New Orleans for a photo shoot. And it was me and this one other guy who were getting pictures taken, right? And so, while he was getting pictures taken, I was allowed to just goof off, do whatever I wanted to do. But I was 9 at the time, and so what I wanted to do was play video games or read or just be a kid. It turns out that in the room next door to the studio where he's taking pictures, there is this big old arcade machine. That arcade machine wasn't for Xevious. It was for 1942, a game which to this day is near and dear to my heart, because once I started playing it, I almost missed my cue to have my picture taken multiple times, because I didn't want to stop playing it. This type of game, I believe this is what you would call a shoot 'em up, or a shmup for people who don't have enough time to talk. This type of game is incredible to me. It's lame that and that's why I shouldn't talk while playing this type of game, because I start a sentence, I lose focus, and then I don't want to talk ever again. This is my 4th attempt making this video, because I found myself playing it. Oh, I exploded. I found myself playing it, and then not wanting to talk or present or, do my actual job, because I was focusing and enjoying myself too much. So here we are. I'm hopefully finally doing it. Granted, nothing else gets in the way. Normally, the long pauses are something I'd edit out, but I feel like this is the type of game where I want to leave it in to prove a point. I want to prove to you guys how much I love this type of thing. So much so that I have so much to talk about and no desire to talk about it. Hey, look! Okay, so you get 20,000 points. You get a 1-up. So I just got an extra life for hitting 20,000 points. I normally say that the points don't matter, but in a game like this, the points definitely do matter. And it makes me happy. I love making my ship dance. My Soul Valoo dance. At least I think my ship is the Soul Valoo. It says that I only have one Soul Valoo left. Maybe that's the name of the guy flying the ship, if there is somebody flying the ship? I don't know what a Xevious is either, now that I think about it. You know what? I'm gonna look at the manual.
The game begins with Soul Val fighters flying over the Xevious enemy territory. You are controlling Solval with its anti-aircraft missiles and surface bombs. The bomb site is shown on the indicator attached in front of Solval so you can drop bombs on the enemy bases as they appear during your flight. Additionally, the enemy floating fortresses, Ando Agensis, will appear. Your goal is to destroy them and proceed with your mission. Fun fact, this game was called Xevious, the Avenger in the USA. I do not know why. The game begins with Solval fighters flying.
Okay, so Solvalu is the ship, and Xevious are the enemies, but like, what are they? They've all got really bizarre names. And I don't... Like, are they aliens? Am I fighting aliens right now? I'm gonna guess I'm fighting aliens. It's usually aliens. I look like I'm in a spacecraft. I assume that I'm on Earth, but I can't prove that. It just looks Earth-like. It could be a terraformed planet. It could be a simulation. It could be a training exercise, which I guess is also simulation. Or maybe I should stop caring about the plot because it's a video game from 1984. We are nowhere close to... Cool, I don't normally hit that. We are nowhere close to video games having plots that actually matter to the story. Like, Super Mario's in a few worlds. Super Mario's in a few games. But even then, the story's just, the princess has been captured. That's my second time I've done an awful Mario voice, I apologize. But like, in Mario, your only objective is to get to the end. It doesn't matter that the princess has been captured. Like, I'd be going left to right regardless. Maybe he just hates lizard people. I would not have known or cared. You know, I'm talking about the RPGs, or even better, like, recent games, like, well, recent-ish games, like The Last of Us, or even The Messenger, where there's a story that actually affects the plot. So what you just saw there was a nice speed running tactic that I like to call sucking at a game so it takes pity on you and moves you forward. If you hit a certain checkpoint in a level, once you blow up, you automatically get sent to the next section. There's 16 different sections in this game. I want to see all of them, but I can almost guarantee you it's not going to be in this video. I don't know if I'm going to do a follow-up video, though. Like, I might show you guys the rest of the game someday, but this is a me project. Like, I'm not going to do it just because I want to show you guys. I'm going to do it because I want to get to the end. I want to know what lies in store in all of the levels. Cool, I got my 1-up again. My 1-man. My extra guy. I realize I haven't really edited in a couple of videos. I apologize for that. Hopefully you guys like this format too, and if you don't, tell me and I'll figure something out. Okay? Okay. Isn't that music lovely? You remember when I said that I wanted music so I could complain about the 4-second loops? Well, there you go. Hey look, I made it to this guy. This is the floating fortress, I think they said he's called. This guy's tough. Aha! Aha! I haven't beaten him in, like, the last 20 attempts. I've beaten him before. Maybe twice. Also, these guys, they're indestructible, as you've probably already figured out. Remember them. This is a Namco game, and Namco likes putting them in things. For some reason. Just remember them, okay? Thank you. I'm sorry if you can hear the clicking of the controller. No, 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 no! Oh my god! That was the furthest I've ever made it. Cool! I got a new record on camera! Hopefully. Well, that was Xevious. I'll see you next time for a game that I know nothing about, except for the name. Bye!